Let's talk a little bit about loading the media. We'll look at the BEX4T1 first. We'll start by opening the top cover. Now turn the green head lever counterclockwise to the free position. And now open the side plate and lift the printhead block. Next, turn the locking ring on the media holder counterclockwise and remove the supply holder from the supply shaft. We can now put the media on the supply shaft and pass the media around the rear guide shaft. I do want to note the media routing diagram is located under the top cover for your reference. So now we can pull the media towards the front of the printer. We'll align the tab of the supply holder with the groove in the supply shaft and push the supply holder to center the media. Simply turn the locking ring clockwise to secure the supply holder, being careful not to over tighten the locking ring. Place the media between the media guides and adjust the guides to the media width. Once adjusted, tighten the media guide locking screw. Now ensure that the media is centered under the printhead. And lower the printhead block. Last, we'll close the side plate and turn the green head lever clockwise to the proper position. Now let's take a look at loading media for the BEX4T2 and the BEX4D2, being that loading the media is the same for both versions. Again, we'll start by opening the top cover. Now turn the green head lever counterclockwise to the free position. Now open the side plate and lift the printhead block. We'll shift the paper guide to the horizontal position and move it to the far right. We can now put the media on the media holder and pass the media around the rear guide shaft. I do want to note, again, the media routing diagram is located under the top cover for reference. So now we can pull the media towards the front of the printer. Now push the paper guide firmly against the media to lift to the vertical position. Place the media between the media guides and adjust the guides to the media width. And once adjusted, tighten the media guide locking screw. Now ensure that the media is straight and to the left side of the printhead. And again, remember the T2 and the D2 versions are left justified printers. So now lower the printhead block. And last, we'll close the side plate and turn the green head lever clockwise to the proper position. So that completes loading the media if you're using batch mode. If you're using strip mode with a peel-off module installed or have a cutter installed, we'll be covering media loading specific to those modules in future videos. If you're using the BEX4T version and using thermal transfer media, the next step will be to load the ribbon. So first we'll move the ribbon stoppers all the way back by depressing the tabs and sliding the stoppers back. Place a ribbon on the ribbon spindles with a supply roll on the rear supply spindle, and take up core on the front take-up spindle. As we put the ribbon on, please pay special attention to the ribbon path, and again, there's a routing diagram under the top cover. So adjust the ribbon stopper so the ribbon will be centered. Lower the printhead block and close the side plate. Remove any slack from the ribbon before turning the green head lever to the appropriate position to lock the head. Now that we have the media loaded, we need to take a look at sensor alignment. The process is the same for the various versions of the BEX industrial printer. You'll need to align the sensor according to the type of media being used, gap or black mark. Looking at the top of the media sensor assembly, you'll see a circle and a square. The circle is for the gap sensor and the square is for the black mark sensor. If using gap media stock, you'll simply need to align the circle in the center of the media path. And if using black mark media stock, you'll first need to fold the media back on itself so the black mark can be seen from above. At that point, you'll need to insert the media and adjust the media sensor assembly where the square is centered in the middle of the black mark. Depending on the media stock being used, it may be